Some people have been asking me about how to increase consciousness. So, in this video, I'll be talking about the nature of consciousness and how to become more conscious, so to speak. I'll explain a bit about that in a minute. But at the end, I'll give you a powerful exercise that you can try out for yourself that's going to really help with this. So, first to note is that everything is consciousness. And consciousness is the foundation for everything. So, in that regard, you can't increase consciousness because it's literally all there is. So, consciousness is all. And if you want to go into this in more detail, I talk about it in more depth in another video. It's called There's Only One Way to Find Yourself. I'll leave a link to it at the end. So, the question really becomes it's not about how to increase consciousness, but how can you increase your awareness of consciousness? So, for example, if a fish is swimming in water, it's not aware of the water. It's not aware of the substance that it's swimming in. The water is the totality of its reality, and it doesn't have a reference point for anything else. It doesn't know a waterless reality. So water simply is, but it doesn't know that it is. So, in a similar way, we are swimming in consciousness, but we're not aware that of this all-pervading consciousness. We believe that we're separate. We think that we're separate individuals living separate lives. And we believe that there is a God somewhere out there. But we are mere mortals and we have to struggle and strive. But that's not the case. We are swimming in awareness. So begin to increase your awareness of consciousness. Sorry, we're swimming in consciousness. So when you begin to increase your awareness of consciousness, you will begin to be aware of who you are. And I gave this analogy in another video, you might remember it. I explained how you exist in space and that the Earth exists in space and the solar system and the galaxies, they all exist in space. And I was saying about how you can't remove yourself from space. You can't step outside of space. You are in space and space is everywhere. So if you replace the word space with consciousness, you exist in consciousness. You can't remove yourself from consciousness. You can't step outside consciousness. So space is all pervading. Consciousness is all pervading. There is no separation. So you increase consciousness by focusing on the consciousness that you are. You increase your awareness of consciousness by focusing on the consciousness that you are and that everything is. And you can begin doing this by simply stating, I am consciousness. And when you get caught up in life, when you get caught up in seeming problems, go back to this knowing, I am consciousness. When you feel lost or isolated or overwhelmed, go back to this knowing, I am consciousness. When you wake up first thing in the morning, go back to this knowing, I am consciousness. When you fall asleep, last thing at night, go back to this knowing, I am consciousness.